Whew. Okay, I need to like... Hello, Lucaten. Man, the first time chatter stream is going crazy. You can send every sinner into battle at once, yes, but commanding so many personnel at once will not be an easy task. Therefore, I will inform you of the appropriate number of participants depending on the particularities of each battle. For this occasion, 5 sinners will be the appropriate force. Now for the real tutorial. Now we're in the real understanding shit. Now that we have 12 people, we got this. Select 5 sinners you would like to deploy for this battle. Select the lower half of each sinner card to deploy them. Okay. She says deploy the rest that you would like, and then tells me specifically who to take with me. All right. I mean, I know that you want to have the tutorial team, but it is funny that you were like, please choose the ones I say. Select to battle to begin the encounter with the currently deployed sinners. Am I tripping, or is this the number font for Star Trek? I can't stop looking at it. Okay, so we stopped the bus to go beat up some ruffians. These 7-sided icons floating above both allies' and enemies' heads are called skill slots. These things. Gotcha. Because you haven't issued a command by chaining skills yet, the allied skill slots are currently empty. Grab the chain from the left gear and chain it to one of these two leftmost skills on the dashboard. Grab the chain from left gear and chain it to the one of these leftmost skills on the dashboard. As you can see, the skill you just chained has been equipped to the skill slot. Equipped skills are displayed on the skill slots floating above each sinner's head. When the combat phase begins, each sinner will engage in battle using skills equipped in their skill slot. Drag it from left to right on the dashboard to equip every sinner with one skill of their respective columns. Okay. And I guess, like, I'm wondering if it matters, like, okay. Oh! Okay. So this is just their skill. And then the rows are the combat rows. So ideally, you're here, and then you would want to go here, and then up here, here, here. I think? Well done. Now select the gear on the right to issue your command, and the sinners will enter the combat phase. Gotcha. Combat's so, like... issue a command. Gotcha. Okay. I mean, do I just... It makes sense to me to keep it, like that. The rows have S1 and S2, S3. You can pick which one depending on which is more important to us to use at the time. Right. So I guess I guess like it would just depend on like if I want like us. If I don't know if like both of these guys die, I'd probably want to like have everybody focus on the top row. Okay. I think I gets it. For now. Oh shit, a clash occurs when the sinner and the target both use attack skills against each other. In a clash, their power is determined primarily by the skill they are using to clash. Loggerhead and Weak Blow. And in this clash between two skills, the skill with the higher power wins. So, a 9 and a 6, a +7, a +2. It's more like a boss will use a big attack next turn, so I save S3 to clash with it. There's like a third row, I'm guessing. Is that what that means? Pay attention to the enemy's coins. Uh-huh. When a skill loses a clash, it will lose a coin. Even if a skill loses a clash, as long as it has remaining skill coins, the two skills will continue to flip their coins and clash until one of them loses all of their coins. The skill that lost all of its coins in this clash will conclusively lose the clash. This means that the unit that won the clash gets to attack, while the unit that lost does not. Okay, they're flipping coins. Everyone has 3 skills that vary in strength, with skill 3s more than not being the weakest in reverse for S1s. Okay, so skill 1, skill 2, skill 3. Let's see how power, which determines the outcome of a skill, is calculated. Please issue a command. This number is the skill's base power before it flips any coins. Okay. This number is the skill's coin power. Here you can see how many coins these skills have. The number of coins determines 2 things. How many times the skill can lose a clash before losing all of its coins. How many times the skill hits when it attacks. Each coin that flipped heads will add the coin power of that skill to the base power of the same skill. There's also egos and defensive skills, which are ults and defensive moves that you use by holding and pressing the center icon. Okay. Each coin that flipped heads will add the coin power of that skill to the base power of the same skill. Add the coin power of that skill to the base power. Okay, final power calculation. The formula for a skill's final power is as follows. Base power plus number of coins that flipped heads times coin power. Coins that flipped heads will glow, while the coins that flipped tails will appear dimmer. So is this meaning it's a base of 3 plus 4? Or is it, no, it's plus 4 for every coin. So it's 3. Since a coin hit heads, adds 4, it's 7. Both coins hit heads, so it's 8, so it goes to 11. So there's like a base amount. And then if you win the coin tosses, it gets a bonus, and then now you're doing more damage. Is my streamer brain working? Okay, okay. It's a lot of information, but I think I'm actually starting to grasp a little bit. The resultant skill power is displayed here, right? Because so I won a toss, they won 2 tosses, but because I have a +7 from my toss, okay. Ishmael's loggerhead skill has the higher skill power, so the enemy's skill loses a coin. As seen in this example, they will continue to clash until one of them has no more coins left to flip. The unit with the remaining coins ultimately wins that clash. Don't scare me. Don't say these nasty things to me. Remember, winning clashes is the most fundamental aspect of winning that battle. Gotcha. I think I would like to see, I guess it's just because it's so fast. It's hard for me to really, like, boggle what's happening, because it's like 5 people are doing it at the exact same time. Yeah, I think I'm starting to pick up on it. I will say, for my first hour and a half-ish of this game, it's giving me a lot of information, but I think it's marinating. I think it is slowly getting in the old dumb noggin up here. Weight manipulation, indiscriminate resetting, offsetting, suicide canceling. You know, those are words. And I know what all those words mean individually, but in the order you put them in, it's a different language. And that's kind of impressive. So I guess, like, we'll just do the same thing. I mean, it's been working so far. I did it. We did it. You're looking much more useful than before, Dante. Thanks, dude. I now sort of know a little bit of what's happening. They all got away, save for one, though. Shouldn't we go after them? They're worried over the foes we lost. No need for concern. That's the direction we were heading anyway. Charon? Pedal to the metal. Up for an exciting ride. Okay, the sinners you have deployed in the last encounter will automatically be selected for the next, saving you the trouble of selecting them again. Feel free to change them before entering the battle, however. I am not felt free to change them, actually. That is a lie. This time, let us learn about SP, or sanity points! Yay, a sanity mechanic! Let's go! Sanity points has a maximum value of 45 and a minimum value of negative 45. Gotcha. Oh good, we've already lost some sanity with some people. Please note that the sinner's sanity points values can also be viewed here next to their orbs, adjacent to the portrait icons on the dashboard. Please issue a command. Gotcha. Well, I don't see Gloomris struggling. Wait. Favored. Interesting. I shouldn't think too much right now. Oh, hey now, okay. Each unit's sanity points values can change based on a certain triggers. They tend to heal SP with favorable triggers, winning clashes or killing enemies, and lose SP with unfavorable triggers. Right. I'm just letting y'all do your thing, because if I try to comprehend the words, I will probably get lost in the sauce. But I'll get there eventually, hopefully. I will say, this is interesting so far. I just need to get fully indoctrinated into it to really understand. Okay. So if you lose, it hurts your sanity. If you win, it boosts your sanity. And we want positive sanity. It's not like golf. The higher the unit's SP value, the higher the chance to flip heads when flipping skill coins. Okay, so when you win more. When you lose more. I get it. The allied units all won their respective clashes in the previous turn, which healed their SP. This puts us in a favorable position. Please issue your next command. Okay, yeah, so this is their health, this is their sanity. And they're not doing great. You love to see it. Okay. I see a thing up there. Please direct your attention to this unit's HP bar. This thin line here is called the stagger threshold. Okay, so I have a couple. They're about to hit theirs. When a unit's HP drops below the stagger threshold line, they become staggered. That makes sense. Staggered units cannot take any action and take double damage, which puts them at a significant disadvantage in battle. Sick. The more you lose, you lose more lose. And the okay, wait a second. Okay, so now we're okay. So unopposed, favored. Wait a second. Unopposed because they're staggered. Favored because we're kicking their ass. Unstoppable. Unstoppable. Dominating. The colors seem to like the chain or something, don't they? Actually, wait, let me, actually, oh, that's actually kind of nice. Maybe I go glasses mode for now. You have put the remaining enemies in panic states by defeating their allies in the previous turn, which dropped their SP. When an enemy's SP drops below a certain threshold, they may enter a low morale or panic state, which inflicts them with negative effects. Jesus. So, like, once the snowball of kicking their asses starts, it kind of just goes on forever, huh? Units in low morale or panic states are marked with these labels. Panic overwhelm. That's me every day I wake up. Each unit gains different effects from entering low morale and panic states. Select the icon to learn what effects their unit is suffering from. I'd love to. Does not act this turn. Does not act this turn. Messed up. Okay. So. Unopposed. Low morale is mainly an enemy thing unless you're using a specific team. Some early enemies have a panic committing suicide. Sadly, they have so low HP they die before the SP can drop to negative 45. Oh, that sucks. That'd be fun to see. Give me a second. What is it? I joined this company because I was told that I'll be able to move forward without being held back. Girl, we're still on the bus. We're trying to get to our location still. Right now, we're stuck in a meaningless violence like we're rats or something. We're literally doing on-the-job training. I have to learn how to manage. 'Tis not without meaning. We are vanquishing evildoers who attacked us. Did we? I think we got out of the bus and said, look at those ruffians, let's kill them. Please just be quiet for a moment. Anyway, if all we're doing is beating people up like some hired thugs, I might have to reconsider my employment here in the near future. Yeah. They would have attacked us eventually, I'm sure. Listen, Ishmael, we have to teach me how to fight on the job, okay? Not everything's about you. This is about me right now, because I have to learn how to, manage. Haven't you read your contract? Oh shit. Resignation is not permitted. There's a non-compete clause, actually. You can't leave. Do you really think our contract has any sway at this point, given that it's based on lies? Yes. Because we live in a flawed system. Of course it does. Because there were no lies to begin with. Huh? You didn't think Mephistopheles was built to be a mere means of transportation, did you? Did the train fart? I'm tripping. Mephi is always hungry. It keeps crying. The bus gets hungry? When the engine ingests fuel, it yields a byproduct. It farts. Using that, you can grow more powerful. I'm sure Yisan knows this well, when all possibilities are drawn from the mirror. There is no limit to one's growth. It's the self in the mirror. Wait, it is the self in the mirror my reflection, or another being entirely? Possibilities. What exactly are you drawing out? I think it's a reflection. That's how mirrors work. But I understand you're trying to philosophize it a bit. Oh shit. Okay, there's things happening. One of Mephistopheles' various functions is the extraction. You can collect various identities and ego from here. I will extract. Okay. Extract. Oh. Okay. It's a button to click. Gotcha. Okay. I hit it again? Okay. Again? Wait. Wait. Okay. Whoa. TLDR, all the allies are the main 12 people and them from alternate universes. With impeccable swiftness, I will render them silent. Ishmael. This is a sick drawing, by the way. This is a sick CG. I'm not sure what this is for. I require a new identity. Collecting new identities and ego will contribute to the improving our combat performance. Let us return to battle. Okay. Wait a minute. Is this a gacha? Oh, I want to see what's happening here. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I didn't know. It's a fucking gacha? Oh, son of a bitch. No way. No, this can't be happening to me. No, this can't be happening. No one told me. Oh, man. Alright, Inferno. Alright. Selva Obscura. You know what Faust said about the contract? This is... Yeah, I know. I didn't read the contract. I didn't read the contract. Wait a minute. I'm on the Steam page. I didn't actually read the whole Steam page. Connect icons across the grid. You form identities. You're... Okay. Particular versus self and a little bit... I just want to say something. The Steam page does not say anything about it being a gacha. It's all like, look at our turn-based combat and real-time brawl. You can clash. You can create diverse strategies with identities and egos. From the creators of other games. All fully voiced in Korean. Look at the Steam tags real quick. Story rich, lore rich, free to play, turn-based combat. Holy fuck. Oh no. Because most people talk about their games gameplay and not their monetization model. I feel like some games will. Okay, I guess the only. I mean, I guess the other big one I play is. Let's look at the Uma Musume Steam page. Oof. At least this one has gambling in the text. Oh, fuck me. Diverse strategies, endgame hyper optimization relies on killing off your sinners. Oh, that's fun. Possibilities. Alright, I guess this is gonna cost me nothing for now. Oh, fuck, another fucking gotcha. Son of a bitch. Select the top part of your sinner cards to swap them out for a different identity. Edit team. Okay, so I do gotcha pulls for different alts, different like alternative versions of the character. From this menu, you can select one of the identities you have extracted to deploy them into battle. Okay. So she'll look different now, I guess. Good work. I'm doing such good work. Selecting identities appropriate. Alright, for the particularities of each battle is the path of victory. Okay, so different, like... Okay, so Okay. Question number 1. Are there more than just these 12 characters? And then question number 2 is the idea that, like, I do pulls, and then I get different identities. Okay, so it's just the 12 characters. It's just these 12. That's all I got. That's interesting. And then each identity I get, I can switch them out for different combat encounters. Like, this identity works better with this game or this or whatever. I guess I want to know how much of a gotcha this is, since I didn't know it was a gotcha. I see, this is what that was about. There's no need to get impatient, Ishmael. As the bus makes its journey, you'll naturally start taking on more important tasks than beating the life out of random crooks. Yeah, we have to start small. You can't be level 20 killing God yet. You gotta kill like kobolds. You can create any identity of your choice every 3 weeks by doing the bare minimum dailies. Oh god, there's dailies. This is such a... I literally thought I was getting into just a visual novel with some gameplay. It's very much a gotcha. It was made explicitly to make money for the rest of the IP, but I wouldn't say it's bad. Yeah, I don't think gotchas are inherently bad. I guess I just didn't expect it. I thought... I guess from, like, all the things I've heard about this game, people talking about it so much, like, in, like, my proximity, I just thought it was a visual novel with some combat. Because other gotchas, people talk about the gotcha aspect, and I hear people talk about, like, Uma Musume or Genshin Impact or all that other stuff. They're like, oh yeah, it's a gotcha. But never I've heard anybody talk about Limbus Company. It's always just like, the story's so good, like, you have to play Limbus Company. I mean, they're inherently bad in terms of their monetization, but I think that the act of pulling randomized things is fun. But the monetization can be really, really targeted and bad for people with those kind of personalities. Be a Sigma and go through the entire story with base sinners. But cute, pretty outfits and new characters. I know you're eager to achieve your goals, but at least try to have some patience. Since this works by whisking out one of our limitless possibilities from the mirror worlds, it'll have overridden a part of my memories. Okay, they're from mirror worlds. Are the different identities? Hey, thank you so much, bastard. It's like saying all drugs are good because they're fun to use. Well, some drugs are fun. Get used to it in no time. Whoa, hang on, that sounds a bit dangerous, don't it? Listen, it's a free-to-play game. If it's gonna have a monetization system to keep the game free, like the monetization is gonna really target like the 1% of whales, and then everyone else is still gonna be able to play a free game. Like, is like the story locked behind paid stuff, or is it just like you're paying for the gachas, right? Like, I'm sure you can enjoy the game without needing to spend money in it. And from what I saw, there's like new stuff coming out too. Like when I was looking on the Steam page, there was like chapter like 9.5 or whatever coming out soon or something. So, and the game came out 3 years ago. 3 years of consistent content, I'm guessing, for a free game. I mean, they gotta make money somehow. Gotta pay all these artists and all these programmers, and all these voice actors too. You know, I guess it's just depending on what your poison is, right? Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the thing, is like whenever I play like a free-to-play game, I'll buy like, if I'm enjoying it and if I'm playing it for a bit, I'll buy like the daily, like the $5 daily pack or the battle pass for like $5, just to be like, thank you for giving me entertainment. I will not be wailing, but I will give you a bit of money to be like, thank you so much for making a game for me. 30 per year is not bad, actually. Spend more on RuneScape than I would do that. What if I'm no longer my old self by the end? Oh, because of the different entities, right? Sorry. Huh. I like how this guy earlier, like an hour and a half ago, was like an evil entity that scared the shit out of people, and now he's kind of just like a secretary. A year ago they said they had money for like 3 years of development if the game started doing zero profits. Yeah, free-to-play games are really profitable because there's going to be a percentage of people who are going to like spend stupid money on the game to get the thing they want. It's smart if you're a developer to have this kind of a model where you're, you know, consistently updating, people are liking it, they keep coming back and spending money. It's a good system. Now, obviously, the gacha part can lead into, like, you know, gambling problems, obviously. So it's not like my favorite monetization model, but I get it. The latest player peak was 300. Jesus fucking Christ. Don't mistake yourself for the ship of Theseus. Oh. While it is true that you borrow the identities and their memories, the system is designed to ensure that you retain control over your own existence. Different though your reflection may be, it is bound to vanish once you walk away from the mirror. How our capability grows ultimately depends on you, Manager Dante. Ooh, half on Steam, half on mobiles. I can see how this could be a nice mobile game. The chaining feels very like you kind of just go da-da-da-da, and then that makes more sense that it's a mobile game. Here I am playing it on PC, but you have to use it. Yeah, I believe that's what you call a metamorphosis. Oh. Yes, I suppose one could say that it is a form of renaissance and transformation. Golly, where'd you learn those big words like that? I know, I'm struggling over here. I picked it up. My prior profession required meeting people from various walks of life. What's Gregor from? Is this the Kafka character? I'm assuming with the carapace, with the roach arm. Yeah, okay. I love him. Done chatting. He's so tired. Look at his face. First, we make way for the bust. You'll spend more time together than you'd ever ask for, so table this discussion for later. Aye, aye. Aye, aye, boss man. Gregor's voice actor is Korean Mr. Krabs. That's fucking awesome. Select the viewer detailed information. Oh shit. Oh shit. This is where their basic stats are. Okay, health. Something, something. Okay, so there's like elements. Kind of. This is where you view this unit's list of skills and upgrade progression. Okay. Oh, also see what the enemy's up to. Each unit has a resistance values. Use these values to determine the attack types or affinity they are weak against. Either get an ID with like 5 lines of text and a whole kit, or a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh card. No. There's like a book under there. It's well, as if it's. Hopefully, it's not like the pendulum Yu-Gi-Oh cards, because those shits make me want to just scream. Each skill's damage is classified by 2 categories: 3 attack types and 7 sin affinities. Okay, wrath, lust, sloth, gluttony, gloom, pride, envy. The target's resistance to these categories can either increase or reduce the damage dealt. A higher resistance value on a unit means they will take more damage from that damage type. Complex on the surface but simple in use. Yeah, it does kind of feel like, because there's so much happening like in a nanosecond, but like for me, I'm just kind of like prepping everybody, and then they kind of do their own thing. Check your enemy's weaknesses and select the skills that can exploit them to deal more damage. Okay, and that's why you wouldn't want to just like... I can now see what things fucking are now. Oh my goodness. This is what I was waiting for, was to see what every actual skill was. When hit by an attack, take fixed SP damage by the effect's potency. So I guess it'll depend on who... But it also kind of tells me, right? Like neutral. Like it says down here what the effect will be. Favored, neutral, favored. Favored, right? Because I don't want to go neutral because he doesn't really give a shit. I want to go favored. So they'll tell me on the chain kind of what I should maybe be doing. So I don't always use your stronger skills when you have them. So wait. Oh, it isn't the enemy rows. I'm so dumb. I can just do this. Hey, LCB Sinner Faust, thank you so much for the follow. Oh my god. I'm getting Limbus Company, people. This is amazing. So, okay, so help me make sure I got this right. I at first thought that this correlated to which row, but it does not, clearly, because he's fine. This is like to put into maybe like a D&D type turn. This is like a spell level 1, spell level 2, and then once I can get up to 3. So this, I should probably do this for this attack. Because this is a stronger attack. And this is favorable, this is neutral. That's why I was doing the W, yeah. My brain, for some reason, thought that this correlated the top row, this correlated the bottom row. That's why I kept doing that. When it is probably instead... Look at the rightmost unit. This guy? Resistance is fatal ×2, normal, pierce. So a fatal attack would do ×2 damage. Oh, increases from my clash. Oh, there's more. Okay. So fatal. Is that okay? So let's see this. Everyone's weak to fatal, I'm guessing. Actually, fatal only at 100% static as well. I like that you're giving the answer, but also prefacing with actually. That's very nice of you. S1 cantrip, S2 level 1 to 3. Oh, thank you. Yes. Okay. I think I picked it up. All right. Cantrips, level 1 to 3, 4 to 6. Okay, dope. Oh my god. Okay. I totally get it now. I have a Google sheet calculating everything in the game. That's crazy awesome. Oh my god. Like I'm just gonna fucking we ball. We go. We ride it down. In most cases, the unit with the leftmost skill on the dashboard will be the first to act among allies. And starting from the allied unit's highest on the deployment order, an ally gains 1 additional slot with each passing turn. It means that they gain an extra opportunity to attack. Ooh. I'm opening the spreadsheet. Okay, wait a second. This is really important. Oh my god. Oh, no, it doesn't. No, it goes... Okay, it goes a little bit to the side. And you have more of the lower level ones in your deck, and the egos need you to spend components to use. Wait, where's the bar? Okay, there it is. What have I gotten myself into? What have I done? Yo, Brazil? Let's go. Potentially? Jesus Christ. Just the weight of these spreadsheets are hitting my entire being. I'm being broken down right now is what's happening. Holy, this is impressive. This is very impressive work. If I look at this more, I think my little tiny brain would explode. I think we have to go back to... we have to go back, Frodo. Yeah, we can't be here. This is the farthest from home I've ever been. Okay, starting from the allied unit's highest on the deployment order, an ally gains 1 additional slot with every passing turn. 1 additional slot. Oh! Hold on. So they get 2 attacks. Use any of these buttons to let the sinners choose what skills they want to use. Oh. However, it must be emphasized that leaving the sinners to make their own strategic choices could lead to suboptimal combat performances. Right. Press that button if you don't care about what's happening, but you should probably care about what's happening. Clash Outcome Forecast. The Clash Outcome Forecast appears at the top of the screen and beside each selected skill. Dominating. Okay, this is the forecast of how it will probably go. That's the thing I was noticing earlier, was like, what would probably happen. Please note that the forecast is not always perfect, but it is serviceable when quick decisions are necessary. You mean like being a streamer and not having the brain capacity to really think about your choices? Well, we're not going to do this, obviously. You can be silly willy and win rate all your way and then get hard blocked by chapter 4 or 5 skill checks. It might be what happens to me, but we'll definitely see. I think I'm gonna hit a point where I'm gonna do okay for like a couple hours, and I'm gonna hit a certain like enemy that's gonna make me really go like, wait, I should probably really lock in and figure out the combat. But this looks pretty. You know what? Let's go. Let's go here. Favored. Dominating. Favored. Dominating. Or that feels good. This feels good. This looks good. Absolute Limbus, we did it. Okay. Or I could support cheese. Ooh. Road's clear, but Verge, Mephi could have just run them over and pushed through just fine. That's not the point. You don't always need to do it the easy way. But you need to do it maybe the kind of easy way, which is not reading anything and going based on if it says good or bad. Huh? Guess I have a chapter 9 final boss. Listen, that's a ways away. That's a ways away. What was the point of putting me through all that fighting then? To learn. To grow. Virgilla stepped in at the sight of my rattling head and agitated gestures. I guess to them I'm just kind of like, calm yourself, Dante. It's not right to ask a toddler to run when it is yet to take its first steps. Precisely. Best take every opportunity there is to walk at your own feet before you made to run. Furthermore, Dante, as the manager, your job is to manage your staff. That's why it's called a manager. And I am the guide. I decide the where and the how of our journey. Am I understood? Don't argue with me. Oh no. He's really the one in charge here. I'm just... That's not like jobs work though. You have like a manager, then you have like the real manager, but they're not the one actually managing. So like it's normally the assistant manager doing the real managing. You know, AM, assistant manager, translates to actual manager. How am I supposed to not question a stranger who can't even hear me? I am a literal clock on fire on the bus. I heard ticking. What did they say, Miss Faust? Oh, they got my pronouns right. Nothing much. A little too verbose to be an affirmation. A nod should suffice going forward, Dante. Damn. He teleported over there. That was very scary. Now, Mephi, off we go. Woohoo. I love Charon's mild enthusiasm. How are you feeling, Charon? Extreme excitement. About to walk on air, reports Charon. Great stuff. Good. So where are we going? Virgilius, they like to know the destination. There are like 170 they then pronounce for Dante. Yes. Happy Easter, everyone. What did I just tell you, Dante? But just where are we going? With his sigh, the bus shuddered and started to rumble forward. It sucks that, like, Dante's having, like, Dante... like, internalized thoughts about what's going on, and then Faust just walks up and says, "This is what they said." That's for me. That's my own personal thought process. You don't have to tell everybody how I'm feeling all the time. Whoa.
출발할게. 부릉부릉.
지옥으로 출발하지.
The bus is much smaller than I thought it would be. Oh, it's so hype though? Oh, it's so cool. Oh my god. The Golden Bow? District 4 is not doing very well, folks. Okay. District D. Wow, that was the opening, huh? It's a bus, it's a train. It's a boat. It's everything. Hello, manager. Oh my god, I got rewards? Okay. Let's see how you can continue playing through the story. Drive. I drive. Inferno. I feel like every time I get to, like, what's gonna be, like, the home screen, I get, like, shepherded away. I started before daily refresh and got 2 days of rewards. I was wondering why I got 2 days. They were like, hey, welcome to the game. Go to the tutorial, collect your money in the top right corner. I would, but I'm, like, stuck in, I'm on Vroom Vroom. Oh. Okay. I'm free. Oh my god, I'm free. Okay. Reward exchange? Events? Refraction Railway. There's so much happening. There's a theater. I'm guessing I could replay moments. Sinners? Configure your various teams from your 12 Limbus Company sinners and their identities. In the sinners window, selecting a sinner identity portrait will show a list of their identities and ego You can change your team from there. Because all identities are all ego, but on the right to view the lists of identities and ego. Okay. A normal team loadout menu is clicking anywhere on each identity portrait loads into the edit team menu. However, in battle encounter team menus, the identity portrait will be divided into the following 2 areas. Selecting the upper part of the portrait loads into the edit team menu, where you can view and swap out the identities and above the centers. Money in the mail, then we start gambling. I love gambling. Selecting the lower part of the portrait deploys the sitter, which means the sitter will be taking part of the battle. The area on the bottom right shows total number of deployable identities for this battle. Oh, you could potentially load in all 12 centers into a battle. You will not be able to edit your team in certain battle encounters, however. In those cases, selecting anywhere on the center of the identity portrait will deploy that identity to battle. Select and hold an identity portrait to view the selected identity's detailed information. In the detailed identity info menu, you can view more information about the selected identity and any of its equipped ego. Select the announcer button on the left to view list of announcers. Announcers? Select the magnify icon on the bottom of each announcer to view their voice lines. Okay. I can make 20 configuration. Oh, the other announcers say shit. I guess that makes sense and they announce. Team details, okay. Select the detailed info button here to view the following information: identities, skill, attack types, and affinities, equipped ego. On the right panel, you can access the general overview for the types and amounts of ego resources your current team can gain in battle. Question: can this, if I got this on my phone, is there a cross save of account? What I'm saying is, can I have this on my phone to do my dailies between streams? 'Cause I'm not going to stream this every day. Oh, sick. Okay, I might just get this on my phone and do dailies, and then do story stuff on stream. So I can just keep the gambling alive. Select the right panel to view the identities to gain the selected ego resources and ego that uses them. Team code. Delete team. Support identities that your friends have registered here. Friends! You have friends! Okay. Backups. In normal battle, you cannot deploy more centers than the participant limit. However, in chain battles, you can deploy backup units in addition to participating units. When a unit is defeated mid-battle, a backup unit will substitute in to fill their place. In chain battles, the battle will not end in defeat until all units selected from the battle encounter are defeated. They don't appear till Chapter 7. Okay. So this is the thing I'm going to read today, and then get back to you in like a few months. When a participating unit is killed, they'll teach me. They'll teach me. They'll teach me. I just wanted to look at... I just wanted to look around for a second here. A facade. I'm sure we're just not there yet. The window.
해가 내 얼굴을 물끄러미 바라보고 있어. 눈을 감아도 마찬가지요.
The sun stares into my face. I can feel its glare even when my eyes are closed.
그대는
Have you discovered a way to return to the past or a way to repel the future?
어느 순간
One moment I stopped my sprint and confined myself to this bus. Have you discovered a way to return to the past or a way to repel the... Okay, he's just gonna keep talking, isn't he? Mail!
스스로를 이 버스에 유폐시켰어.
Claim. We have stuff. Click on the yellow horse. The yellow horse.
언제나 세상의 정의를 위해 달려나가는 저 해결사.
My gaze. Cast your gaze upon those fixers sprinting forth to bring about justice. Dazzling, are they not?
언제나
That's all she's got.
세상의 정의를 위해 달려나가는 저 해결사들을 보시오. 너무나 반짝거리지 않소?
Yeah. Okay, and then of course the seasonal pass. Buy the Limbus pass. Okay, there we go. And there's pass missions. Perfect.